it again. I'm doing another detail video, so a bunch of M3 detail videos are gonna be coming your way. Obviously a nice day, but I did a couple regular maintenance washes on this thing, but I actually never had a chance. People are taking their motorcycles out as soon as I turn this camera on. I never got a chance to do the engine bay or exhaust tips or any, you know, specialty areas of the car that I don't really spend a ton of time normally. I do like the exhaust tips maybe once a month, depending on just how much I'm driving, and I sort of just do it when they need them. When I do a regular wash, I don't spend the time actually doing like kind of a full detail on it. But today I'm gonna do a full detail on the exhaust tips once that motorcycle drives by. The things that I like to use for this, it's like super simple, super cheap, and it makes such a huge difference, especially on this car. It has 4 exhaust tips, the M3, so and you know, they're chrome, so you see them. If they're not in good shape, it's an eyesore if you ask me. So I just have some Mother's mag and aluminum polish, which is basic stuff you can pick up pretty much anywhere. And this stuff, this is the 0 grade, or I guess the 4 zeros steel wool, which really makes a huge difference when you're kind of going around the edges, because if you just use a regular microfiber or chemicals or whatever, they just aren't aggressive enough, and that steel wool is just enough. Just be careful for the pressure that you're putting on. Some crappy old towels, just because it gets kind of dirty. And this is something that I normally don't detail with gloves. I know some people like to, but these are actually something, these are just different detailing gloves. I think Detailer's Domain or Detailed Image might have these gloves in stock. They sort of stretch a little bit better and they don't rip as easily. They're more durable. So I would definitely, I'm gonna put a glove on one hand, I think, just because the steel wool with the polish and the exhaust, it gets your hands black pretty much. So I'm gonna get to work here and give you a quick step-by-step. All right, so there's no real science to this. First thing, I'll just put this on. And I'm just gonna wipe this to see. Yeah, I mean, this is stained. I can use chemicals and, you know, engine detailer, but for the point of this video, it's gonna need more than that anyway, so I'm not really gonna waste my products or time. Yeah, it's coming off a little bit. So this just gives me an idea of how bad it's gonna be, which it's actually coming off more than I thought it would. So I'm just gonna grab this and grab this, put this, see if, hopefully I'm not doing this wrong, but I don't really think there's a wrong way to do it. That's it. And then just do, you know, medium to light pressure. Do slightly more pressure if it needs it. But holy shit, that's so quick. Yeah, see, that's the thing about exhaust tips, is if you take care of them frequently enough, they're not going to be too bad. Man, that looks good. Holy shit. Alright guys, this result actually turned out like 5 times better than I thought it would, which is amazing. If you can see, I pretty much went, it's almost pointless, but I did it really well to here, and then here is like kind of like okay, because I did get it, and then kind of where it connects is not exactly super amazing looking, but you can do like the whole thing if you want. For this purpose, I really just wanted this area, but man. So that's what it looks like. Hopefully the camera does it justice. And here's the one I haven't worked on. Yeah. guys. So I think that's gonna do it. Like I said, it's a super easy process, less than 10 minutes. Get your steel wool and the polish, and it's gonna look amazing. This is probably the best one that turns out. My 335 for some reason was just never, you know, it just wasn't 100% like I wanted it to be. That car was catless, so that always made it more difficult. This actually has a lot of carbon buildup, but it seems to be easier to remove. I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe it's because there's still cats scrubbing it in there, but yeah, especially on a car like this, any car in general. Even when I had my Honda Accord, I just had a single exhaust tip, and everyone asked me if it was aftermarket or what, just because it was shiny and it looked good, you know, it just tops it off. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something. This is probably one of the most basic but like unknown things in my opinion, as well as motorcycles that drive by. It's like a motorcycle day. I don't know why I don't have one. I should just join them at this point. But thanks again so much for watching. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button because it makes a huge difference. Subscribe if you want more detailing and car videos, and I will see you guys next time.